Hello, everybody. Today we'll continue our GUI lectures. We'll talk about adding frame, list box, menu button, and menu. As a review, always import the module library Tkinter. Create the main window. Add any number of widgets to the main window. Apply the event trigger on the widgets. Till now, we took button, check button for multiple option selection, okay? Multi-selection. Check button is multi-selection. A radio button is one selection, okay? The same syntax. Just replace check by radio. The same example, the same thing, okay? So we took right now button, check button, entry. Later we'll use how to output this entry from the application. Today we'll take frame. Also, last lecture we take label. Today we'll take list box, menu button, menu. Okay, radio button the same as check button. The same example, you can use it as radio button. The same syntax. Just replace check by word radio. Radio button is only one selection only. Check button is multi-selection. This is the difference between them. Okay, the same. Now, and later we'll took some of them, not all of these switches. Frame. The frame, it acts as a container to hold the widget. So it's similar to windows inside a window. Okay. It's used for grouping or organizing the widgets. So we can put some widgets at the left, at the right, at the top, at the bottom of the window. So it's organizing frame. Okay. So frame, similar to sub window inside a window. Okay, we call it as a frame. The same option, almost the same option. Okay, almost the same option. Now, let's do the first example here. In the pie chart. From Tkinter import star, root equal tk. Okay, frame one equal frame root. So the command is here. We call it frame one, frame, capital F, root. Now I want to put it as a left. Frame one dot back side equal left. I want to put a label on it. So label frame one. Now the new window is frame one, not root. So we put the frame one. حملها run وتشوفوها بس. هنشرحهم. اكتبوا منيح. Attention. This is window. This is the main window, the master window called root. Okay. Now I want to put frame one on this window on root. So we just call frame capital F root. So I want to use now frame, a section of this window called the frame, a sub window, okay, on the root, and put it on the left. We put it on the left, left middle, side equal left, so it's left middle. So we assume this is frame number one. This column will act as a frame one. Now, inside a frame, I want to put another widget. Example label. So label frame one means I want to put label inside the frame one, not inside the root. If I put it on the root, the label will be here. So label, I want to put it inside the frame one with text frame one dot pack. Dot pack almost بيخدها على طول in the center, in the middle, على center. Dot pack بيخدها على center على طول. Also, I want to put two buttons. Bottom frame one, text red one, background of color of font red dot pack, red2 dot pack. So here a simple example about I create a frame one on the root window, the main root window. Then I want to add label and buttons inside that frame, not inside button. If example, I took this and repeat it again, okay, but now we use root. What happened? Okay, I switched frame one by root, and this is a 1 1 1 1 2 1, etc. Okay, let's run it. شو بيصير? What will happen? اوكي، لاحظوا شو عمل. لاحظوا شو عمل. اخذ هذا الليبل لانه دوت باك، اخذوا على الميدل هون، على ميدل هون، اخذوا على الميدل، مش كل الويندو، على ميدل. هذا فريم 1. اوكي، هذا بطل فريم، اسمه فريم 11 بس منه فريم. هذا منه فريم، هذا بطن عادي وليبل عادي، نورمال ليبل، نورمال بطن اون ذا ويندو روت. اوكي، ان ذا ميدل باك بياخذها ان ذا ميدل. اوكي، فهذا منه فريم فوق. اوكي، هذا منه فريم، هذا منه فريم. اوكي، فبياخذها هون لحاله. بينما هو لما نعمل ليبل فريم 1 وبطن فريم 1 اخذهم على فريم 1 تو ذا ليفت، قلت له ليفت هون. اوكي، بس لتاخذوا شويه فرق. اوكي، اذا بدنا نعمل نحن مثل بلاينج كارد، 4 لاعبين 4 بلايرز عم يلعبوا كارد، so the number will be here. frame 1 left, frame 2 right, frame 3 top, frame 4 bottom. So we divide the window root by 4 frames to the left, right, top, bottom. Now I want to put 4 labels, each label on frame 1, call it frame 1, frame 2, frame 3, frame 4. Then 2 bottoms on each frame. Frame 1, 2 bottoms, red. On frame 2, I want to put 2 bottoms, green. 2 bottoms, blues on frame 3. Now on frame 4, I put something here. Inside the pack, we can align to the top, left, right. Okay, so this will generate the playing card, similar to playing card. Player 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4 frames. Okay, each frame has 1 label, 2 bottoms. The last one, frame 4, I make some adjustment here. For black one, the bottom black one, it's on the side top. So we define here on in the pack geometry, I can put another side top, left, right. Without empty here means in the middle, center or middle. Okay, pack without anything means in the middle or center. Okay, if I put side equal top, like here, black 1 in the top, black 2 on the left, black 3 on the right, black 4 without anything in the middle. We'll put it black 4 in the middle. Without anything, it's center or middle. Okay, so we can put alignment inside a pack geometry. Okay, it's similar to here, dot pack. Okay, any question? Any question? This is the frame with its widgets, sorry. Now, this is the same example, okay. Okay, now, Listbox. It offers a list of the user to the user from which the user can accept any number of options. Any number of options, okay. Listbox. Here inside the parameters of Listbox, we have width and height. By default, the widths are in characters, and by default is 20 character. Height, okay, it's a number of lines. By default is 10 lines, the Listbox. So I want to create a Listbox now. Label master.title Listbox, label master text sum of my course Listbox, red pack LB Listbox. This is the command. Variable LB equal Listbox master. I want to put Listbox on the master window with width 40. By default it's 20, but I can adjust it to equal 40 characters. The width in characters. Now I want to put inside this Listbox items. Okay, so I want to insert LB dot insert 1, this are the order, comma, this word, com215 Python. Insert 2, programming 2. 3, OOP using Java. 4, VHDL on FPGA. 5, design and analysis algorithms. Okay, then I want to close it by .pack, lb.pack. So the output will be this. So now I want to create Listbox on the main window called master here in this example master. The title Listbox. This is the title. Label, it's outside the Listbox. So here the first label, sum of my courses Listbox on the red color, .pack in the middle of the window. Then I create a Listbox to choose one or many of them, multi selection also. So LB equal Listbox master. I put Listbox on the master with width 40 characters. Then I insert one by one the elements inside or items inside Listbox by lb.insert, first location, second location, third location, fourth location, fifth location, or first line, second line, third line, fourth line. Okay, first row, second row, or line 1, line 2, line 3, whatever you want, comma, and put your text here. Then after you insert the elements or the items, close it by .pack to put it on the list. Okay, this is called Listbox. Any question? Good. Now we go to menu button. A menu button is a part of a drop-down menu that stays on the screen all the time. Every menu button is associated with a menu widget. So menu button widgets and menu widgets are in combination that can display the choices for that menu button when the user click on it. Okay, the general the same syntax. Now this is what I will create. I want to create a menu and submenu. Okay, menu and submenu. This is called menu button. So from Tkinter import star master tk title equal menu button. Now MB, any variable, menu button equal capital M, menu button master, text Python, this is one, a relief equal raised, MB.pack. Raised, relief raised here. We have this dotted line. Okay, it's optional. We can remove this dotted line. Okay, we can remove it. It's optional. I will talk about it at the last. Now, what is the style of this menu button? The menu style. So we use here two widgets together. Submenu, another variable equal menu. So here we use menu button to create this Python button. When we click on it, a menu will appear. Okay? So menu, capital M, will be added to the MB, to the menu button. So I want to add this submenu to this menu button, not to master window. So the same here, submenu equal menu MB. So first I create a button, but it's not a button, normal button. It's called menu button. Then I want to put a list, a menu inside this menu button. So we do it like this. Submenu or anything equal menu MB tier of equal 1. Tier of equal 1 means this dotted line. Okay? This sorry, relief equal raised بيعطينا حرف border. Okay? هون here relief equal raised بيطلع شكل البطن نافر لبرا. اوكي؟ نافر لبرا raised نافر لبرا. اذا ما حطيناها تطلع هيدي الكلمه كانه ملزقه بالباك جراوند، ما بنشوف الحرف. فهذه relief equal raised هي الحرف تبع كلمه بايثون. هلا tier of equal 1 معناتها هون الدوتد لاين. اوكي؟ دوتد لاين هلا بنشوف شو هي. اذا حطيناها 0 remove this dotted line. Now the style of this menu or sub menu will be mb.config in between parentheses menu equal submenu, or mb menu the style of this mb to menu equal submenu. So the style will be here in this line. We create this list. Okay? In this line, we create this list. Then, if you click on these 3 lines, you will get this. You will get this. So, it's similar to frame, and we put 2 label on it or 2 check button on it or whatever, radio button on it. Okay, so similar to frame, when you click this dotted line called tier of. Now let's continue. Variable 1 and variable 2, by default it's 0. Now I want to put check button inside this submenu. So submenu 1 dot add checkbox. Here we put add underscore checkbox, label equal lecture, variable 1, the same lab variable 2. So after this, what will happen? We create again, I will repeat. First, we create a button called menu button. Then here MB equal menu button. Then we create a submenu equal menu to that menu button. Then I want to create the style of this. I want to create this list, okay, by this command. Then I want to put inside this menu button, inside this submenu here, whatever you want here. Whatever you want. You can put label, you can put checkbox, you can put radio box, you can put any widgets that you want. Okay? So here, you calling submenu dot add underscore check button. We cannot use check button directly. If you use check button directly will be used only on the master window. But inside submenu, we put add underscore check button, label, variable, another label, another variable. So here we put this. Okay? This is menu button inside a menu. Any question? Good. Now, adding menu, some additional features of menu. The goal of this widget is to allow us to create all kinds of menus that can be used by our application. The core functionality provides way to create 3 menu types: pop-up, top level, and pull down. It's also possible to use other extended widgets to implement new types of menu, such as option menu widget, which implements a special type that generates a pop-up list of items within a selection. The general syntax is, okay, here, example for menu, only for menu, without bottom menu, okay, menu button. So another example using only menu without menu button. So menu equal menu root. Now I want to put this menu on the root, the main window. So menu equal menu, capital M, on the root, root.config equal menu. Here, this command means I want the style of this to be implemented on this. So this is always root, where I want to configure, to this window, dot configuration, menu equal menu. This, the first one, menu, it's a syntax. The second is a variable, okay? Now, file menu, okay, I want to create this list. File menu equal menu, okay? So again, I want to create a list inside this menu by file menu equal menu, then add cascade, label file menu, and so on. So here you can add a list, add command or separator. This is separator, exit, new open command here. You can put command to open a new file or open a browser, a window browser to search inside your computer, and so on. Okay, and so on. So this is the menu. So these lines are essential. File menu, I want to create this list equal menu, capital M, and the variable menu. Then inside this menu variable dot add cascade file, the style of file menu. So this is essential to create this menu. Then you can add as you want commands, button, check button, label, separator, whatever you want here by this command. Okay, واضحه؟ هلا بعدين لما تكبس على نيو تعمل لها هون كوماند فانكشن ثاني، تخلق فانكشن تفتح لك نيو فايل اللي تروح تعمل براوزر على الكمبيوتر. في كوماند بعدين بالفانكشنز فيكم تجيبوها على الانترنت او تاخذوها انه كيف تفتح فايل. هذه باللاب حيشرح لكم شويه اشياء كيف تفوت باليوزنج بايثون، كيف تفوت على فايل تقرا منه read and write to the file. So you can use it here. كيف تعمل open، كيف تعمل read، كيف تعمل new. اوكي بالذيس كوماند هون تعمل فانكشن calling لفانكشن، وقبل المنيو تخلق فانكشن فوق def، وهذه الفانكشن تخلق الكود اللي بدك اياه جوات الفانكشن. هذا الكود جوات الفانكشن في يكون كود عادي بايثون عادي، ما بالضروره يكون جي او اي. اوكي، ما بالضروره يكون جي او اي لانه هو برات الجي او اي كوماندز، بس فينا نعمل كولينج له. فهون البرنت والانبوت والاوتبوت وات ايفر يو ونت نعملهم جوات فانكشن. فالجي او اي بيساعدنا لنعمل جرافيكال يوزر انترفيس، فيجوال يوزر، لنشوف اي واحد كبس هون بيروح بينفذ لي فانكشن، اوبن بينفذ فانكشن، اكزit روت دوت كويت بيظهر. اوكي، and so on. فيك تخلق كذا منيو هون. فيك تخلق كذا منيو هون بهالطريقه. اوكي، في هول 4 اسطر احفظوهم. هون عم نخلق منيو فاريبل جوات الروت، بعدين فايل منيو جوات المنيو. هيدي كونفيجريشن اجباريه احفظوها. اوكي، وهيدا هون اد كاسكيد هون بدي يزيد كاسكيد، بدي يزيد هون، بدي يزيد سميتها لي فايل، وبدي يزيد عليها فايل منيو، فبدي يزيد عليها. اوكي، فهيدي هي. Any question؟ هيدي بدك تجربوها انتم وتحطوا شويه كومنتات. نكست لاب هذه بدي اشرح لكم شوي عن الفايل انبوت والاوتبوت، وهاو تو ريد هاو تو رايت using Python code to the file, text file inside your computer. So you can use that in here. Okay? Any question? Good.